All right, hello and welcome. We're not quite in top 32 yet, but getting pretty close. GrandSlam 13 here at the gaming stadium. We've got a pretty hot set coming up between SLett and Major. Major getting knocked into losers by Pack Street in that Min Ganon matchup, which is, you know, it's a little bit rough for Ganon. So we'll have to see what Major's going to do here against another Ganon, or sorry, against another Min. Oh, here we go. There we go. Now I should be able to hear you.
Wait, hello?
There we go.
There
Perfect.
we go. Cool,
Awesome.
cool.
So yeah, Major immediately not opting for the Ganon.
Which, I mean, you know, I really can't blame him. He's been working on his Brawler just for a little bit. I want to say like the past few months, maybe like the past couple months. Just because, you know, certain matchups like this are just way too hard for Ganon, I feel.
Yes, yeah. And Brawler definitely going to have a little bit more, you know, maneuverability, going to be able to get around some of these arms, suplex, doing so much damage. Nice little string there too, a couple up tilts.
Yeah, Brawler kind of in the category of like Fox, of a very just in-your-face, fast character with really good normals that you can just kind of do just like this. Getting a lot of damage just off of these combos, just resets over and over.
Yeah, the mental stack with the suplex is pretty scary too, because you don't want to get hit by these falling nair. It's such a safe move. But then also, if you're stuck in shield for a little bit too long, you're getting command grab and taking like 20%.
And I like the way that Major's playing this so far. Just kind of mostly staying either in the air or directly in SLett's face. I think it's working really well. I mean, so far, all of these like full hop aerials are getting so much mileage, and then whenever Major's not in the area, he's just running at him, dash attacking.
Ooh. Couple of shot puts there too. Yeah, you're right though. Definitely not opting to play that mid-range that Min loves so much, either staying completely out of it, or throw almost killing, not quite yet.
Major actually closed out the stock though. SLett at 171%, very high. I feel like Brawler obviously has a few different kill options. Nair kills eventually, after also kills eventually, just like that. So
yeah, really well played. Just kind of played it slow. Didn't worry about getting anything too hectic there. I like the we're seeing the piston punch the up B for the first time there. I wasn't sure which the up B was going to be. So can get a couple of, you know, cheesy up B kills if you know the throw windows and that sort of thing.
Oh, for sure, especially on PS2.
Yeah.
And one thing that is interesting is I feel like, you know, you mentioned not panicking, especially when taking percent when trying to close out a stock. I wonder how much Major maining Ganon contributes to that, right? Because, I mean, you know, if you're more of a floaty main, I feel like it's a lot easier to panic in situations when you really shouldn't be. But Major is just staying composed, cleaning up that stock as well with the aforementioned down throw up B.
Yeah, looking quite composed in the player cam too. Stone face there. This is what I imagine you prepare the Brawler for, right? The matchups like this, and you can tell that it's practiced.
SLett, though, still in it, trying to kind of poke his way out of these situations. Being a bit more aggressive than earlier, actually chasing down Major there.
A little bit of extra damage there with the up B. Not going to kill quite yet. SLett loving to come off of the ledge with those up airs. Get some mileage off of those, and the falling up air into up B. Yeah, that is
clean.
It's hard to hit that falling up air. It doesn't have a very big hitbox, but when it does, it pops him up perfectly for that.
And there's so much hit stun. We saw Major taking a second to perfectly line up exactly when and where he wanted to let that up B rip so that it would kill, and it worked out.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, with that high of percent too, I really like just the taking the second, understanding how much hit stun that has, rather than, you know, rushing around. And
exactly.
You know. So we'll have to see here. I imagine SLett is going to stay Min. That's his bread and butter.
Of course.
And I imagine Major with that performance will definitely stick with the Brawler. Probably going to be looking at something a little bit more flat, a little bit less platforms if SLett has his way, but I can't imagine Major will let him go to FD.
Yeah, no, I'd imagine maybe an FD ban, and then maybe a town ban. I feel like the high ceiling on town would probably hinder Brawler more than favor. Although the smaller like side blast stuns, would probably help as far as F throw and like back air kind of kills. Yeah. So it's looking like Hollow Bastion which is a very scary stage to take me Brawler, in my opinion.
Yeah, that center platform, while it might not be as big as the Smashville one, it is still scary because if you get grabbed on that at any point, you get a couple of up airs into a combo up onto the platform. Yeah, there's a lot to look out for on this stage. But you do have a lot of space there on the ground as well for Min Min, so I can see why he is choosing this stage.
Yeah, and on top of that, I mean, you mentioned the smaller platform. The fact that there's only one of them and that it's mid-stage, we saw Major, again, a lot of the time when he wasn't directly in SLett's face, jumping from platform to platform, just running around the stage. And you can't do that as much here just because your area to run is just smaller.
Yeah,
so
gonna force a couple more interactions there probably to see how that plays out here. I do think that controlling the underneath of that platform is going to be pretty important for both of these players. If you can manage to stay under there like SLett's doing here, you know, you have that full coverage with the arm. Major can't really approach from the air. You see both players kind of jockeying position here.
So far, no major combos started from either player. Just kind of going for some quick 2 hits, but it's working out. I mean, the damage is racking up for both players, actually.
It's funny to see how many nairs Major's putting out too. Just such a safe move, lingers for so long, and is relatively safe on shield as well. Also, like, kind of a combo starter when you're able to get the weak nair at this percent. You can get weak nair into suplex, you can get weak nair into sometimes like walk-up F smash.
You know, weak nair, especially from me Brawler, is just such a useful tool. I'm not sure if it trades with the arms. I also wonder if that could be a factor. I know some characters are just free to throw out, especially nairs, just because they clank with Min arms. Like Corrin, for example. I know Justice, after playing Neo for a bit, was talking about how Corrin can do that. Major, though, SDing a bit early, a bit unlucky, but still an advantage and racking up the percentage, evening out the game a good bit. Really, SLett one interaction away from dying, but Guess is right there, and now gets advantage.
Yeah, gets those powered up Dragon Arms as well with that throw. This is a position we haven't seen SLett in so far, and it seems he's quite comfortable just, you know, holding the lead, not taking too many big risks, and tacking on a lot of that extra percent here.
Major just looking for an opening, gets the uppy out of shield. That's so good of a tool. Just having that out of shield, having that grounded uppy, especially since it goes a little bit further than the aerial one. So useful.
Yeah, there's that weak nair combo starter we were talking about earlier. Major putting a little bit of damage on the board. SLett just opting to kind of move around the stage. Hasn't been throwing out too many arms. The jab lock into the F smash. SLett laughing a little bit there.
Oh, gets the gimp, but Min has a pretty good uppy. Down throw, knows the percent, gets the uppy, and now Major just completely stealing back the lead here. SLett, the lead he once had.
Yeah, and same deal there. Major was very, very confident knowing how much hit stun that down throw had. Oh, the arm immediately taking it back. We've got an even game too.
And one thing I really like from Major here is he's playing so patient and advantage. He's going for these quick conversions and then just waiting on the ground because SLett has to land. Min doesn't have that many landing options. He can land aggressively like that with the dare or the nair, but besides that, I mean, you don't have that much air mobility. It's a bit hard to land, and me Brawler is so fast. It's really makes it back, yeah.
The falling up air does get the up B, not going to kill quite yet. No rage on the side of Major here. SLett not in a good spot though. And another falling up air is going to do it. Yep. Great combo there from Major, showing why he's pulling out the me Brawler instead of anything else here.
And I've been curious on the me Brawler. That's my first time seeing the Major me Brawler. I've heard rumors about it for sure, but yeah, I'm happy to see it pulled out in a matchup like this. Very good stuff on the part of Major.
Yeah, I didn't actually happen to catch the Major versus Pack Street set, but I'm curious whether Major actually tried the me Brawler there, or whether they rocked the Ganon for that set.
I'm also curious. I didn't get to see it either. I know, so Major does have experience versus Pac-Man. Actually has a set win on JDV at Salt of the Earth 2, which was kind of crazy.
I'm pretty sure Pack Street went Min in that.
Yeah, Min though.
So
Min I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
Either way, great set between the two of those players.